Alright, excuse me, cigarettes. I want to make this less than 5 minutes here. I'm wearing my Sublime shirt. This is my favorite shirt. I'm channeling peace, love, harmony, and go fuck yourself to anybody that doesn't like me. Alright. See these two people here. See that? You see that? One of them was somebody I thought was going to be my life partner, somebody that I formed a bond with, so sacred, so, oh, I can't even find the words for it. It was that perfect. The other was my best friend, my father, the man who created me, the man who gave me life. If he wouldn't have impregnated my mother, I wouldn't be here. So as much as that makes me cringe thinking about, I gotta smile at it. Thank you, Dad, for hitting it raw. Good job. Virtual. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, people ask me, why do you hang on to them pictures? Love. What does love mean? Love to me is when, no matter what happens, you care about somebody so much that you never forget them or give up on them, and you do anything to carry out the meaning of love to you, go into any length. Which, those of you that know, my father and Alyssa are both still big parts of my life. Sometimes we lose the one we love, whether it's to death, whether it's to them leaving, whether it's to cheating, whatever. When you lose someone to death, as I did, Alyssa, you gotta move on with your life. Don't forget them. Keep them in your heart, which some people... Go figure. No messages all day, then I get a message. Anyway, that's how boring my life is. I get no messages, no texts, nobody worries about me. Anyway, that ain't what this is about. This is about love. I'll get into that in a second. You gotta move on. You keep them people in your hearts, and sometimes that scares people away because it's like, oh, well, if they're still, you still care about them, like, don't let anybody make you feel like you're not allowed to love somebody that you have lost. For example, my mom. I know she's reaching the upper echelon stage in life, but I still believe at her age she can find somebody and spend the rest of her life with. But the man that comes into her life needs to know that Mike was the biggest part of her life as her son. I know that. Sometimes it pissed me off, but I understand why. Because they had true love. They, no matter how many differences they had, always sacrificed to be together. Me and Alyssa, no matter how many differences we had up until the very end, sacrificed to be together. The arguments were bad. The verbal confrontation, downright nasty. The words that were exchanged, brutal. Things that shouldn't have been said. But when you have love, at the end of the day, you realize, hey, wait a minute. Look at what we got here. Why are we throwing this away? But it takes two people to realize that. It takes two people to make that effort. Love is a mutual pact. It's not one person, oh, I love you, and feeling like, okay, well, this person doesn't care a fraction for me what I care for them, but I'm going to love them anyway. No. You're selling yourself short if you love somebody that don't love you, man. That's bullshit. I see it 100 times, and I was just with somebody like that. I cared for the girl deeply. Did I love her? Maybe, even though I said I did. I jumped the gun a lot. I'm the type, I rush shit sometimes, and maybe that pushes people away, rightfully so. But at the same time, I don't feel like it's rushing things to say hey to somebody. I'm a friendly person. Just because I say hey or poke you on Facebook doesn't fucking mean I'm trying to get in your pants or even get with you. I'm a social person. I like talking to people. And I don't have many people I talk to on a daily. Or many people that want to get inside my head when I have a lot to offer and share to the world. So that's why I make these videos. True love is when you have a mutual agreement that no matter what happens, no matter how much bullshit you go through, you come out of the relationship stronger through each disagreement because you have a lifelong sacred bond that is not to be broken. You'll go through hell and high water just to be with that person for each other. A lot of people give up on love, you know, and once they give up on it, they realize what they had months down the road, and it's like, wait a minute, I lost this. But then come to find that that person found love somewhere else. Well, that's nobody's fault but your own. You need to appreciate what you have now. Love is when you can be completely weird with somebody. Love is when you can be sarcastic with somebody and having somebody who responds to your sarcasm, not with getting offended, but with sarcasm. Love is when you can be yourself with somebody, have fun, do you, not give a fuck, because you shouldn't have to if that person truly loves you, and still at the end of the day get naked with that person. Love is about sacrifice. Love is about connection. Love is about commitment. True love is hard to find nowadays. Like I said, people give up on love at the first sight of first problem they have. Oh, well, it's over. Or, rather than talk about being unhappy, coming up with a mutual agreement what you guys can do to fix it, you go out and cheat. That's not love. You can't say you love somebody that you're willing to even think about cheating on, man. That's not cool. As far as me personally, my love, yeah, there is somebody I love, but I realize that right now is not a good time to be in a relationship with them, because I'm not putting my love life on Front Street anymore. Just know that there's somebody I have hopes for, and I hope that she takes me seriously. And talking to her when she has time, I feel like she does love me, no matter what anybody says. Nobody can derail me from that. But love is realizing that somebody else, the person you love, also has got other priorities, and they can't always put you first, man. But just stay in contact. Like, if you can, let that person know, like, and just every now and again, hey, some people want a relationship where you can text every second. That's not possible, man. We got lives. We got jobs to do. But, stay in the loop. Like, don't be with somebody, again, nudnik, that one time you ask them to communicate, they disappear for 40 days at a time. They come back, tail between their legs, trying to pull the wool over your eye. Take them back. They do it again. They come back a third time. And if you're stupid enough to take them back, well, my friends, you're as desperate for love as me. You can't be desperate for love. Love finds you at the perfect time, man. Like, I just finally realized that the person that I thought loved me didn't, which might be a good thing because I don't really know her that well. I just, started talking to her and did see a lot in her, and it was just kind of, and I'm not blaming her, but, oh, hey, I want to be in a relationship with you. I feel like I love you. When we were talking for 3 or 4 days, like, and me being Eddie, of course I'm going to say I love you back, because I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. As honest as I am and as hurtful as I can be sometimes, that's my problem when it comes to a female that I don't want to push out of my life. Like, I sugarcoat shit sometimes. I do. We all do. We don't want to hurt a woman that we see potential in. We really don't, man. So, bottom line is, love finds you at the perfect time. When you have that love, cherish it, man. Hold it. Don't listen to what anybody says. Don't listen to... Judge the person you have on how they treat you. And that's been my problem a lot. I've paid attention to some rumors. Got excuse me. Got caught up into some bullshit going longer than 10 minutes. Love. This is a very strong subject for me. But nowadays, you kids, you get in relationships and think you're in love. You ain't in love, man. And some of you might be. Like, I don't want to be a hypocrite, but put this down before a joke. That is excellent, by the way. I'm not gonna tell you what's in it, but it's excellent. Hey, love is when you lay your eyes on somebody. I do believe in love at first sight. When you lay your eyes on somebody and you know, okay, yeah, this person, I see the world in her. And that's happened to me twice. One with Alyssa, one with, well, you people probably know, but I'm not going to mention her name. But a lot of you kids just want to rush into a relationship and think you have love, man. No. You got to get to know somebody. Even if you feel like you have it, you can't just, oh, hey, you want love, I want love, let's get together. That's not love, man. That's lust. People, there's a fine line between lust and love. Walk it, please. Because you'll end up not knowing what love ever is. And feeling like you're getting hurt, but really, you did it to yourself. And like I said, man, I sit here alone some nights wishing I had love, but at the same time, I'm happy with who I am because I know what love is. And a lot of times, I give too much love. And not many people can match my loyalty or my caringness, my ability to love. So maybe God's waiting to send me that right woman. Maybe she is out there. Maybe she's just going to come to me when the time's right for her. I don't know what the future holds. All I know is I do know what love is. If you have that love where you could spend 40, 50, 60, 70 years with one person and never feel the urge to go to another, even think about another, that's love. And I commend you for it. Much respect. God bless you guys because you're a true inspiration to me, and that's what I want one day. And you guys are the last of a dying breed. That's my bit on love. If you got anything to dispute, comments, questions, concerns, feel free to comment on this video when I post it. Love, guys. It's all we have. Even when we're given hate, guys like me, we can't stop loving. It's in our heart. You know? I got a lot of people trying to kill off this energy and this love, but you can't kill what's already dead. And the dead side of me has more love than the Eddie that was alive. Coincidence? I think not. Love you.